Deputy Prime Minister Teo Chee-Hian, as well as his father and son, attended St. Joseph's Institution. He graduated in 1972 as the school's top student and clinched the President's Scholarship and SAF Scholarship. His son, Teo Eng-siang, who took the similar St. Michael SGI route, graduated from the 159-year-old secondary school in 2002. In an exclusive interview with Razor TV, DPM Teo revealed that he played more than he studied when in school.
How would you describe yourself as a student during your St. Michael or your SGI days?
Well, I think on the scale of things I probably would have been described as a fairly serious student. But I enjoyed myself in school. We tried and did all sorts of things. I was fortunate that I was able to get by with not so much studying. So as I was in SGI, in fact, I spent most of my time on various kinds of activities, CCAs. When I was in secondary school, Sec 1 to 4, all kinds of activities. We played every game there was to play. We self-organized. I was in NCC. We had a lot of activities also in our class. I debated, took part in plays. So tried everything. And then when I was in pre-U, we ran a newsletter, practically almost a full-time job. We produced one edition every 2 weeks. So you can imagine how much effort that took. There were 1 or 2 occasions when I only got by the skin of my teeth.
For example, can you share with us?
Well, when I was in Sec 2, I made it to Sec 3 science by the skin of my teeth. Largely because I took it too easy, because I was very, very active in all kinds of things when I was in Sec 2. We had a very active class. And I didn't do particularly well in my mathematics. I think I got S7 or something for my maths. But fortunately, my science was okay. And my other subjects were okay, so they posted me to one of the science classes.
Former Foreign Minister George Yeo was DPM Teo's classmate in SJI.
We did a lot of things together with George and Seng-on. We were in the prefectorial board together. George had slightly different interests than I had, but I did a lot more of the active things. I was in NCC. I played. I was not very good at playing games, but I played everything. Badminton, soccer, everything. I tried everything, and sort of reached my not very high level in all of them. And we worked together also on the school newsletters and so on. So good days, good days.
So maybe did anyone, or any experience you have in SGI, kind of encouraged you or prompted or even inspired you to enter politics ultimately?
Well, I suppose that the various experiences I had with leadership in SGI, opportunities I had to do things at various levels, not big leadership things, but small leadership things, helped to prepare me in some way to be able to work with others. I think SGI also has a good culture of service, that you need to do something for others and not just for yourself. And I think that's a culture that pervades in SGI. And it's not something which the teachers tell you. I think it's something which they live. Because, as I said, we had 16 Sec 4 classes, and some of them were, as I said, not going to do well at all. So, we had students, fellow students, who would sometimes be high on drugs. Yeah, in the toilets, which used to be at the Waterloo Street end. But the teachers always gave their all for them, encouraged them, helped them, tried to do their best for them.
DPM Teo's dream was to become a civil engineer. So how did he end up in politics?
At that time, I thought that something in the public service would be more to my liking. because you're doing something which is for the good of the country or the people, rather than just working for some profit of some boss or some bottom line of some company. I also was looking for something which was not a sedentary job. I wanted something which would, be a bit more active. I didn't want to be sitting in an office. I wanted something which would take me outdoors as well.
For more on DPM Teo's schoolboy days, catch our other clips.